Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Ice Cream Uploads Manor House. My name is Graham Day, and I'm joined by a man who is living his best kitchen life. That is a man with a plate of garlic bread and mozzarella cheese. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the co-manager of Ice Cream Uploads FC, Michael, the Bib, Meehan. Now then, Bib.
Compliments to the chef with this. He's knocking up a great garlic bread.
Yeah, I mean, I asked him for some, but he just accidentally kind of put it all on Bib's plate, which... Jammy bastard. Jammy bastard. For those of you that don't know, welcome in. We are Ice Cream Uploads FC's management team. My name is Graham. That is Bib. We are the co-managers of Ice Cream Uploads FC, the newest promoted team. Well, one of three promoted teams to the Premiership. We are Premier League. I say we are Premier League. So for those of you that may have joined or may have missed even the last stream, we managed to see Ice Cream Uploads get promoted from the Championship at the first time of asking. We joined the club just in the summer. We made very, very few transfers to the team. I mean, the board, we can't blame them. Put all of their money into developing a brand new arena for football. And what an arena it is, we'll take you there shortly, don't worry. We'll jump in the uploader and we'll take a drive to the arena. But this point now, we've got almost 2 months until the next game of football. It's the start of July, very first day of July, and we've got to get all the way up until the 22nd of August before we get our next game. So we have a bunch of weeks to bolster our squad. Anyway, let's get out of the kitchen, let's get into the uploader, and let's make our trip to the arena. So if you don't know what the uploader is, this is it. Look at that. Baby even brings his snacks into the car. No crumbs. It's fine. It's fine. He's on TV. You can't drop him in here anyway. Transfer window time, says Chucky. Only able to catch the start stream. Got a lovely work call to do shortly. No worries. Thank you for being here. Whether it's 1 minute, whether it's the entire stream, it's all appreciated. And ads, we appreciate the host as well. Thank you very much, bud. Anyway, let's make a trip to the stadium, the arena that I've already been speaking about. Let's have a look. Let's get there. Let's break the fourth wall a second. What we need is a little drive-in animation of a car that just goes.
Straight across, yeah.
Anyway, let's get to the car park. Yeah. So we're going to head up to the office in just a moment or so. This is a good point for me to say. Don't forget, exclamation mark. Let's see if it works. Exclamation mark Discord. Does it work?
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't work. Exclamation mark Discord.
Chatbot's on.
It's not working. It didn't work previously as well. I think you typed it previously and it didn't work. When it works, exclamation mark Discord will give you a link to the Ice Cream Uploads Discord, the Ice Cream Van. In there we have a section for eFootball PES 2020, and within that we have a Master League transfer targets. I think it's transfer targets. Let me have a look. I have my Discord here. I can't remember the actual name of it now. Master League.
I think it's transfer targets.
Yeah. Master League transfer targets. Within that, you can put your recommendations for players that we can add to Ice Cream Uploads FC. Ooh, my Discord is absolutely chugging. What the hell? Why is it so bad? Okay, I'm going to leave this call. I'll ring you back in a sec.
Oh.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Just Discord's just a bit chuggy at the moment. I'm trying to open up the transfer targets and stuff like that, and then we have interesting. I didn't even look in the fan TV section, but we have some fan TV videos, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at those very shortly. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, in the Discord, is that working? Yeah, it's working, there we go. Discord is working. So exclamation mark Discord, drop all of your transfer suggestions in there. It's important because, like I said, we've got best part of 2 months before we have our next game in the league. So we want to make sure we can add some strength to our team. So let's head up to the office and we can take a look at the squad as it stands and our targets and all the rest from there. So welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the management suite. This is where we make all the decisions that decide the future of the team. And for those of you that don't know what the team looks like, should we take a look at how things currently shape up? We have some players that have been journeymen. They've been with the team for a while, and we have some new faces. So this is Ice Cream Uploads FC, the team that won the championship, the Skybet Championship last year, and will be in the Premiership in the coming season. Club captain Castolo on fire, an absolute bagsman across the course of the season. Himaleth on the wing, a journeyman almost left us, but the fans asked, begged for him to stay, and he did exactly that. Dodo, one of the most solid players across the entire year, with Danny Olmo, arrived, probably our most high-profile signing, arriving last summer, and phenomenal throughout the season. Rabbi Matondo and Holstenberg on the left joined in January along with Alexander Isak. All of them played very, very well. Isak took a little time to bed in, but scored some very, very important goals, and Holstenberg has just been solid throughout. The defence, Vileni and Stremer, long-time members of Ice Cream Uploads FC. They've been stalwarts in the club, and even though they're getting on a bit, and even though on paper they shouldn't be performing very well, they've performed extremely well throughout the course of the year. The interesting thing is the keeper there, David Raya, hasn't played a single game, or maybe played one sub match, but that's because our first choice keeper to start the season was Ivarov. He left in January to give Lothar a chance to build himself as the first choice keeper, which is what he promised us he was going to do. Anyway, didn't know that he had already signed another contract elsewhere, so Lothar has just left the club, so we only have one keeper, and he's hardly played any games for the club. So one of our priorities for this transfer window is to build from the very back. We need to add to that spine. Castolo, Dani Olmo, Dodo, and the defence in the middle is strong. Do you know, actually, let me go to this scene so you can see us whilst we're on this. So Castolo, Dani Olmo, Dodo, Vileni Stremer in the middle is good, but the base of our spine, our keeper, we need to build there, so we need to bring in a first choice goalkeeper. That's probably our most important purchase. And then after that, maybe some better defensive cover, maybe some different options at fullback. I mean, at left back and right back, we have two players, but we have offers for Ruskin, and we have an offer, I believe, for Gearson.
Yes, we do.
So we could look at options there. And yeah, anything else. So feel free to give us your suggestion. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat will allow you to get involved. As Ad says, Isak out! The man with the agenda. Did you know that Isak's actually a big Celtic fan as well? Isak in!
Yeah. He's a Celtic fan since he was born.
Yeah, I loved it. He's got all of the words tattooed on his face and stuff. If you look really closely, it says "Come on, the boys." Or something like that. So, who do we have? Actually, who do we have in the youth team? Oh, good. Oh, Heaton. Interesting.
Gutierrez.
Is that Jonas Gutierrez?
I think so.
He's been awful. Eddie's the man. A GK was needed, that's true. I mean, Heaton is worth keeping in mind. It's just the other thing we have to consider, and this is breaking the immersion of the stream for a little bit now, is Heaton will be a regen. Obviously, he's 34 in real life, so he will have just retired, left Aston Villa and joined Ice Cream Uploads Youth Academy. So how do we feel about signing regen players like that? Are we happy with that? What do we think?
Me personally, no.
And then, Costel Pantilimon, 27 feet tall. And then there's another train of thought is, can we do that with players that are less likely to be world beaters so that we can build on them rather than just signing Messi, who will be big enough to begin with? Do we sign them with the idea of selling them to make a bit of money on them? What do you guys think? Obviously, it's not just our stream, it's your stream as well. So we take your input into it as well. Emmanuel Adebayor.
But nice to talk. Look at all them play skills.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Captaincy at 16-year-old.
There might be a young Heaton face. Take a look. It's not a bad shout. I mean, someone like Heaton, I wouldn't be too. Surely someone does regen faces. I mean, Heaton might have a face in game. I'm not.
Yeah, he'd be 35-year-old with a young face, won't he?
So yeah, someone like Heaton, I wouldn't be too bothered about signing. Can you guys hear it like a whistle?
I can hear a whistling noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something going on outside, like some sort of construction. Let me shut the window. Oh. Probably having that ruining the whole stream. I will have to kick up the fan though, just because all of the lighting for the green screen and stuff. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Well, let's have a look at our transfer list then. So that is our list of youth players. These are all the kids that are a part of Ice Cream Uploads FC youth system. We can sign all of those. Not these. We could sign all of those that were on the screen before. No problem. No transfer fee, just wages. These are our listed players. These are players that we would have to pay a transfer fee for if they're still in contract, and if not, we'll then just pay their wages. So, Matvey Safanov, who we've applied for already, we're now Premier League, so he might change his opinion on that, but I'm not 100% sure. Verips, who plays for Sheffield United, and Miles Vilar, who plays for Benfica. We did have a face for Miles Vilar. Did we not get that one? He was the one with the headband kind of thingy.
No. I'm not put that one in. Look for 15 to 21-year-olds.
See, how do you guys feel about the transfers sort of period? I know there's differences of opinions for transfers. Some people like me will spend just as much time in the transfer months as I will for the rest of the season. Others just skip past it to try and get back into the game. I mean, how do you guys respond to that? Chappers says, yo, what have I missed? I was a bit late sorting something at work. Nothing at all. We are currently just weighing up our...
There he is, 16-year-old Tom Eaton.
Do you know, I'd be tempted to sign him, just to sell him, or just to get rid of David Raya. Donnarumma, yeah, not so much. Lafont, nice. Safanov. So click on Matvey Safanov just now. See if he's changed his position. Has he just?
We already went in for him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Joe Hart. 16 now.
At Burnley.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I should take out the new regens.
Just drop it down to 6. Oh yeah, they are 16, aren't they? Yeah. See, Svilar, I am on board with. I do like Svilar in real life.
Yeah, I agree. See, all these are more than capable of signing for us, but I don't really want going into the Premier League a 68 rated goalkeeper. So Safanov,
he would be
fantastic.
Yeah.
Just Vilar, that's borderline for me. I don't think we can go any less than 73. If I'm being honest.
He offers better than David Raya in terms of his growth will be better. Does he have captaincy and stuff like that? Because I know he does in real life. Oh no, just GK low punt. Oh well, that's decent enough for the fact that he's got low punt. But yeah, he's a good baseline keeper. He would be a good replacement for David Raya, but he's not necessarily what we'd ideally want as our first choice keeper. See if the older regens have a younger face to download.
You see, that's the thing though. Like I wouldn't. Like, I never sign regens because that breaks the immersion for me. I don't, even if I could get younger faces, but that's just my perspective. I'd much rather build a team full of players that, if they've retired, that's it, they're out the game.
See,
it feels a bit cheaty for me. Like Emmanuel Adebayor, his playing skills are better than some of the 90 rated players in the game.
Yeah, I kind of agree. So Emmanuel Adebayor, he is an absolute cheat because yes, he's only 70 overall, but he's got all the rest of the skills, and you know his growth arc's going to be good. Someone like Tom Heaton, who is 34 and doesn't really have much about him, then someone like that, I don't mind taking players that aren't ready-made and building them in my team, but signing regen Ronaldo, regen Messi, regen Toni Kroos that you know is going to be absolutely bosses, and that's a bit different for you because after a while, after you get 4 or 5 seasons in, you kind of need your regens to keep up your lower end, because if not, there's not that much coming through then. So it's not too bad if you're only doing 1 or 2 seasons, but after 3, 4, 5 seasons, it kind of starts to become a necessity in that sort of sense.
I'm doing it in like PES 16, and I just ended up having like Figo, Roberto Carlos, like just a stupid amount of players that you wouldn't expect to have in the team, and it was just a god squad like winning every single game. I understand what Ads is saying. Other players will sign them, but we'll see them like once rather than every single game.
I don't mind other players signing them because there's not any chance of us having a Ronaldo now or a Messi now, but they're about to retire, and having them coming through and other teams signing them, it's like playing against those god players. It's nice to have a challenge in that sort of sense. I don't necessarily want to sign those. I would sign some that are less well known. So our GK options then, we're kind of still only looking at Miles Svilar and Matvey Sofronov, aren't we? Do we put an offer in for Svilar and see? Actually, see if there's any. Yeah, good shout. Nothing that's young.
Interesting. He's 20.
Just 71 though. It's just.
Yeah. He's going to be a good backup though, surely. I don't want to waste that much on him though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh,
of
is that
money.
a contract?
Oh yeah, true.
Because we need a backup. If we're going to try and get rid of David Raya.
Add him to the list maybe.
He's got no play skills, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got that much money on his fee because he's at Barcelona, not because he's maybe get rid of the age bit and just see what else is up for freebies.
Oh my god.
Costello, he's a freebie because he's a regen.
Regen. I need to put a filter on it from 17 onwards.
16. Oh yeah, 17. Yeah. Welcome Akram Bella. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? We are currently in the transfer window. We're just looking at. We need a keeper. Our first choice keeper left in at the start of the summer. We're in the summer transfer window and we need to sign some new players.
That is far too low. It's a massive gap. That it's 71 to 66.
That's the thing. I mean,
like put them in a youth squad.
Even Claudio Bravo. Maybe just do a search for free agents first of all, rather than just keep it. Ooh, nice old. What is this? Just anyone?
Yeah, this is other.
Yeah. All old 33 or 26, 27. Is it worth getting a slightly older guy for a first season? I know youth is most important, but say if you've got a good 81 rated old guy on cheap, you'd be slightly better off here till you get more money for sure. That's not a bad shout. Particularly like if we can loan as well. Loaning someone in takes it out of the transfer budget and doesn't touch the salary budget, which is nice. Not that we have a lot of transfer budget to play with either. Yeah, down to 71s already.
For those of you that are in the chat as well, is the music too loud for you, or is it just the right amount of volume? Because obviously we can't. We're using DMCA non-copyright music, and we just want to make sure that obviously one you can hear it, so it's not just because we have to turn the music down in game, obviously, because we will get copyright strikes and taken down and shit.
Might as well give up on this. We're down to 70 rated already.
Yeah.
Loan De Gea.
That's what we will look for.
Have a look at
Loan De Gea.
Yeah, have a look at loan keepers. Yeah, and see what we've got in there. Adan.
You see, I actually thought about that. Muric, he was on loan at Nottingham Forest last year, but he's a Man City goalkeeper. He's really young. He's really tall as well. Henderson, who's at Sheffield United. Do you reckon he's expensive? I'd fucking love him. But yeah, let's have a look at them too.
Yep.
I'm excited about that. Henderson will be quality.
Press your X button or your square button as it is on PlayStation, and it'll just clears all the stuff out of it straight away rather than do it one by one. Or whatever it is. Or is that? I can't remember. We don't hear any music, by the way, lads. None at all? Okay. Well, I've turned it down so it's not too loud, but... can you hear it at all now? It's coming through my audio output, but it is quite quiet. Maybe I heard it too low for you. But welcome in, Presty, anyway. What music?
Yeah. Okay.
None at all? Well, I've got it coming through here.
I wonder if Parsec stops that kind of music from coming through. You know.
Well, I mean, let me turn it up full. Can you hear it now? Because I've got it. It can't. I mean, I can hear it, and I can see it registering on my audio output, sort of stuff. Interesting.
I reckon they put a filter in for music. You know. Does that make sense?
Well, let me hit play on this playlist on my side of things then.
I have got a good way of doing this as well. If you go into Discord, on the right hand side on my name, if you click it, it should say what I'm listening to, and you can join a listening party. So we'll both be listening to the same thing, and there'll be no lag.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, there's no listening party stuff.
Right, okay. So you are going to see my Discord in a second. 1 sec.
So I can take that off and get us back to office and stuff. Professor says Iceman, can I please put an override for com teammates taking quick free kicks and become a legend? It's so fucking annoying, especially in a good position.
So can you see my screen?
I can, yeah.
I think. Oh, it's because I'm. Okay. I think it's because I am playing a game. It won't show both things.
Okay. I'll just hit play on my end then. I've just hit the same playlist, so.
Right, okay. Right, so Dean Henderson.
Well, we either have to kill your music or I don't play any music, because if you've got your music.
All right, okay. All right, yeah, I can kill mine.
Because at the moment, it's probably not going out on the stream.
You got 2 for playing.
Yeah.
Right. So Dean Henderson, it'd be a very good buy. Quite expensive, 19 million. So that would be all of our transfer budget, but next to nothing of our salary budget. So let's have a look at Muric. I'm sure he's got an accent on there as well. Yeah. I can't remember which one it is. I'm sure he'll be back at City now anyway, so.
Why the fuck is there no music coming through? Can you not? Can you? Okay.
Keep when I'm cruising, everything wet when I'm shooting. The clock won't be lit cause it's you.
How loud is that balance now? I check it on my phone, but I don't have my phone on me.
Adria Tracy, so they can't hear it.
Yeah, music. Yeah,
There
that's
he is.
because I turned it up like stupidly loud. We don't want the music to be loud though. We want the music to be a bed. It's only because we're not going to be in a game.
Yeah.
We don't want to
So
listen
it's
to the
just-
music. You just want some background music kind of thing.
Yeah, because we've got none on the stream. Okay, so he is not as highly rated as I thought he was going to be in the game, 68. He's 100% in our price range. A goalkeeper, low punt, and a penalty saver, which is nice. He's 22, so his arc will go up. But to go straight into the first team is probably not going to be
Nah, nowhere near.
worth it.
It's cheap because he's 22 and he's 66 overall.
Yeah. Right, so back to plan A then.
Did we do a search for loan? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think there was much in there.
Search by salaries, just so we can see what sort of salary budgets these guys are asking for. What are you doing? I don't mean sort. I just meant put it on like that. Yeah.
The lads in the chat are saying change the view.
Honestly, all these demands.
Your only hope is with a 66 rated 22-year-olds would be if they were a late bloomer. Exactly, yeah. I mean, it'd be very good for a backup goalkeeper in the championship, but as it stands, 66 at 22, it ain't gonna be good for us. And 73 is as low as I would like to go in terms of a goalkeeper going straight into the first team. I'm not buying him because he's not got a face. We just keep on coming back to this guy, don't we?
Let's just put an offer in for him. He's 21. He's 73 overall.
And will we have to pay his Yeah, we'll have to pay his release fee.
Which is what, 1.7? Or is it 1.3?
1.3. Yeah. He's not impressed with that. Do you reckon that might be a bit enticing?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I reckon we could drop it down one.
Nah, I'd say put it up. It's not. Might as well get the offer in there.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Right,
Look at Hazard, double Z goalkeeper.
Hazard.
Okay. Is it 1Z then? Have you just put an extra one in there? Single Z.
Single Z.
Ah, okay.
66.
Celtic, 22 overall, 66 overrated. Insta bin. Nah, you're alright. High punt.
Can you block?
High punt.
Block players from this.
He is atrocious. High punt, which is not what you want. 66 overall at 22. I mean, let's see if he's got anything good, like redeeming about his skills or anything. How big is he? Is he an absolute giant? He's all right. He's 198. He's a big keeper.
He's fucking shit.
Yes.
Like, you're almost about to lose your chief scout status with that shite.
What's his wages looking like? It's quite expensive for someone of his age. Oh, is he free?
Oh no, he's not.
Just what it seems on the game because
high punt. It always winds me up. That.
Yeah, high punts. For those of you who don't know, you want your keeper to have a low punt for quick counters. So if you low punt, the keeper kicks the ball out, and obviously it keeps a lower trajectory. High punt, it basically goes up, spends forever in the air, and comes down with snow on it. That's not too bad if you've got a team of giants. But it's not the greatest for a pacey counter-attacking or direct attacking team. Not even just counters. Forster.
Isn't he about 50 now?
What teams has Forster played for?
I'm not sure now.
Failed for Safanov
maybe?
again. Did he not play for a Celtic as well? Svila. So he's asked for an extra
75. Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I think we'll have to break our transfer, our salary cap to try and bring him through.
Who Safanov?
Yeah. Vila can go straight in. That's not a problem.
I mean, what did we actually offer Safanov? Was it 1.something million, 1.63? As if
1.6, yeah.
greedy sod. He's so much better than what he's on. An extra 50%. Southampton loaned to Celtic. Celtic, Southampton, yeah. That's what I was getting at. It was the Celtic tie-in. Ads is a Celtic fan, if you didn't know that. Alex McCarthy. I mean, Miles Vila does look like a decent signing to me. He's got.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got a lot to learn. I mean, does he even have any skills?
Yeah, high, low punt.
Oh yeah, so it's got a starting point. It's got decent keeper stats. You need to up the transfer settings. Ridiculous. The money chairman
We
gave.
actually did in the last stream. We did change a few things. So like competition funds and that all go into the transfer budget.
Oh, I think I was just talking like you can choose how much money you actually get.
Okay.
But yeah, we basically made it so that all the money went into the salary budget rather than into the transfer budget. But even still, there was no money. It was only 4 million that we got. But European football,
We'd have had 26 million and 2 million, but a salary budget if we didn't do what we did.
Yeah. I mean,
I think we should get Svila, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Safanov looks like where we want to be, but Svila is kind of, I suppose in realistic terms, that's where we are. We're not. I mean, what was Lothar? He was only 73, wasn't he? I mean, he wasn't great, but. Oh well, we can keep Svila there for now anyway. We can accept that any time up until the end of the transfer window. So that's a done deal if we want it.
So let's look at our next. Oh, always descending. So this is our list, the list of players that have been given to us by you guys. We've collated this list over the last year or so of players that we potentially will be looking at. It all depends on whether or not we can afford them. As you can see, the salary budget is extremely high for some of these, and the transfer budget is even bigger. So we will not be able to buy a lot of these players. We can only look for realistic targets. I think going for an 84 rated player is way out of our boundary at the moment.
Yeah. We're looking at.
So it will more.
At probably 80 is probably still dreams for us, I think, right now. Look at that, French Eddie.
Still 2 mil of the transfer, isn't it? Of the salary. It's a lot.
Yeah. I know he does grow and he does become a world beater on ML, but for us. Who are you all managing? We are managing Ice Cream Uploads FC, our own team, wearing our own esports jersey. So up the ICU. There we go. That's what we like to see in the chat. GG boys.
Buffon, quite nice.
Rafael Leao, how old was he? Someone, I think he was he a Craig recommendation?
21, yeah, he was.
What's his stats, Sige? He's got crossover, turn, cut behind, super sub. I mean, that'd be useful for us.
That's something we haven't got, I don't think.
Let's have a look at his stats. What's his pace and his shooting like? So he's got good pace, decent finishing. He's not bad. Let's have a look at free agents that aren't just goalkeepers. Let's see if there's anyone that we can sign. Maybe we might get a journeyman for a season or so on, because we did that free agents for GKs. But let's have a look at overall. Still no one there. 29, 28, nah. 26.
Not worth it, is it?
See, if there was a young 26-year-old, fair enough. Young 26, a young 76 rated. Isak is not good enough. Still a lot of dead weight at ICU2. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of our strikers. What's this? Is this list?
This is other.
Ah, okay. Oh, 1.6. Stark. Oh, Stark. He's a decent centre back, but he's expensive. Oh, yes, please, Erling Haaland. Look at that, 54 million. Why does he have a market value? Oh, or was that transfer fee? Or what was it? Why did he have 54 in it when everyone else had zeros below it? Or is that a release fee or something? A young 26-year-old. Like Lingard. Hey. Still young. 42. Fucking 382 million release fee. Mateus Pereira. So we've got called to look at Mateus Pereira and Kelleher as well from Akram Bella says look at have a look at Kelleher. If you sell Isak and Bolly, Haaland
Hello?
in. Can you hear me?
I know I can.
Okay. I was saying we've got calls to look at Mateus Pereira and Kelleher. So Presley says look at Mateus Pereira. Akram Bella says look at Kelleher, the Liverpool goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's Pereira.
Ah. He's goalkeeper, Matthias.
No,
Yeah, midfielder.
yeah, I'm guessing so. 24. Couple of skills.
Field, yeah. Affordable.
Just doesn't add that much for his salary. We're still having to try be. There's another. Oh no, there's another Mateus Pereira a bit lower down. I wonder if it's him. 147 salary. I don't think it will be. And the other one.
Players include players who recognise being a team. Yeah. We understand that. It's just that they're still expensive as shit.
Yeah, it was just that Haaland, when we were in other players, he had a 54 million. I don't know if that was just a release fee or not. I can't remember what it was, but he had some. Everyone else in the others had no on it. Ricardo Pereira, how old is he? 27. Is he going to get in ahead of Frimpong though? Is he? I mean, pretty much everywhere apart from. It's weird how he plays like all the way up the flanks and as an SS, but can't play as an attacking midfielder. That's bizarre.
It would be fantastic to be able to have if it wasn't so expensive, because you could literally have him back up for everywhere.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Kelleher then. Liverpool.
How to spell it?
Just search for K-double-L and it should find it. Yeah, 67 overall. Kelly's
this
got.
guy.
Yeah. High punt. No.
High punt.
Look at the top one. El Kelly, 74. Front, is it Bournemouth? Left back. No, top one.
Oh, sorry.
How old is he?
Speed and acceleration. 22.
What's his salary and stuff looking like? Labato has no face, Haaland does. Fair lad transfer needs to be on, otherwise you'll get pro money again. Just thinking he's got a decent enough face, and if we do end up selling Ruskin, he could be a reasonable replacement.
Yeah, I agree.
Kieran Westwood.
Still going for him. Still going for him.
Just pondering. Yeah, go on then. Kieran Westwood, Irish, old, but should be very cheap by now. 75 rated, low punt. I'm on the Irish.
What do you reckon? Can't amend that because it's just going to kick off.
Yeah. Let's just see what he says. I mean, we don't necessarily have to take him just yet.
We're only going to pay like $1 million difference for it than Gerson, because I think Gerson's on like 400k as well salary. So I think we'd only end up paying $1 million for him.
I mean, did we have a search for all loan players as well?
Yeah. Let's have a look. I will have a look though. 36.
GK low punt, fighting spirit. So he's got some good skills about him. He's 75 though. That's the only thing. Like Svilar. I mean, what's his salaries looking like? This guy. So he'd be more expensive than Svilar. And Svilar's probably going to be the same rating by the end of the season. I'd stick with Svilar over Westwood. Gonna have dinner now. We'll be back in a bit. No worries, Iceman. Bring back some snacks.
He put a suggestion in there as well that I didn't see.
Soboslai? Yeah, just.
This was
So, ooh.
20. Oh, hello. You checking for his face?
Yep.
I had the copy. I seen the copy and paste. Well, I heard the copy and paste.
He's got a face, yeah.
Interesting.
What's the best site for you to get faces from? So would you want something like Pez Patch or would you want something else?
I can't remember the one that you sent me last time. I think Pez Patch was a good one.
Soccer Fandom. I think that was the one that I sent you from previously.
There's one where it goes into. I can't explain the splash screen, but as soon as I see it, I know if it's a good site or not. It's one that usually doesn't make you go through all these Flybe adverts.
Well, I'll send you this link over anyway.
I like the look of him. He is a bit expensive, but he's got that low pass Inspire as well.
Do you know, I'm going to drop his face into the Discord, so if anyone is looking for transfer targets, this is Soboslai or whatever his name is. That's his face on pezpatch.com. So it's in the Ice Cream Uploads transfer targets Discord. So his salary is only $1 million. He's 78 overall, centre mid. He'd be offering.
His release fee is expensive though.
Oh damn! I do like him.
Yeah, I've got him on the list. Might be able to get hold of him at some point. Shame it doesn't tell you when the contract expires.
Yeah, you used to be able to see how many years remaining on contract on the players, so you'd know when to look at specific players. So say if Messi had 3 years left on his contract, you'd know to just give it 2 years' time, and then you might be able to pick him up for free, kind of thing. Igor Gomez, 73 overall, 20-year-old midfielder. He's got a face as well.
Yeah.
Long range shooting, dipping shot. That's nice.
21. I mean, it's cheap enough.
Add him to the list. Get him on that list. Oh, he's already
on the list.
We must have already looked at him. Harvey Elliott is 17/18 years old.
Yeah, but he's expensive as shit. That's why I think we've had a look at this guy before. He's a Liverpool lad, isn't he?
Fucking look at that face build as well. 20 million release fee. Annual salary is only 500k. What's his stats looking like? Speed, rapid, dribbling decent, finishing not great, passing not superb, but it's definitely something to work with. Good on the ball skills. Doesn't offer much more than what Lobato does, apart from a class face build.
How much can we get for Lobato, do you reckon?
What's his market value? We need to get rid of Canos. What's Sergi Canos' 3? Wow. 24 million for Lobato. I mean, stick Lobato's money on top of our entire transfer budget and we still can't afford Erling Haaland. that's heartbreaking. Yeah. Renew his contract fast to stop excessive annual salary demands. See, I'd be open to selling him, but I just don't think we'd get the money for him now. We'd need to keep him for a year. Give a new contract, it will increase. Yeah, we probably do.
His trajectory.
We probably need to give him a contract.
See how much he's asking for though.
600. What's he on?
5 something.
Maybe drop it. Yeah. 436.
4-3.
Try and get it as close to that as you can. Over there. Try that. So we need to get rid of Sergi Canos.
I'm sure he's already on the list.
He is, yeah, I think so. Yeah, nobody's interested. So get rid of him. We need to get rid of Bolly. We need to get rid of Burchett. Need to get rid of Hamsun. We're not getting rid of Dembele. He's a fucking ledge. Larouchi or Williams? Larouchi. LFC fullbacks.
Who was it? It was Prestige said, "Are you still looking for a right back?" Justin from Leicester. Sounds like a phone show. It's not a phone show. We now go to Justin from Leicester. What have you got to say for yourself?
Well, I'm just a 20-year-old lad. And, I think we've looked at him before. He might even be on the list. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's on the list.
Pretty cheap, decent enough. 75 overall.
He'll have a face as well at Leicester.
I think I actually searched for him. Is he called James Justin or something like that? I can't remember his name.
Maybe. Williams.
James Justin, yeah.
Is this the LFC fullbacks? He's playing for Everton on this. Surely it can't be the same person. It's not gone from Liverpool to Everton.
Brandon Williams. That's. He's gone from United to Everton.
This guy then?
As if Brandon
Oh,
Williams.
it must be this guy then. 68. We can't be having that. Can't be having that in the Premier League. It's far too low.
What's Brandon Williams' fees looking like? Not that I think we should go for him. 6 million with a 7.
It's not bad.
It's good speed. Decent aggression. Any skills? I doubt it. Oh, he's got quite a few skills actually. Captaincy, fighting spirit, interception.
Is he on the list? No. Oh, he's just moved. Bastard.
Yeah. James Justin. Yeah, I can't find a face for James Justin.
I definitely thought he'd have one being at Leicester. I've just spelled that wrong.
That's how it is in the chat.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's probably got an accent like the O or something. Oh, got one player here. Larucci. Nah, 64. We need 72 or 3 is probably the lowest we can go, guys. Otherwise we'll just be wasting money and these guys aren't going to get any better anytime soon.
This one, I've never been on this website, so this might not be legit, but this looks like a face for James Justin. But pezstars.co.ua, I've never used that website before.
I think I might have bookmarked that one.
But yeah, James Justin does have a face.
Right, let's move forward a day or so, see if we can try and get some of these in the bank.
We can make another offer for Matvei Safonov now that that's moved on a bit. Maybe loan Dembele.
Oh, who was that then?
Neto's joined.
Neto's joined, yeah. We didn't have a look at that. Well, we did have a look at it, but we didn't put an offer in for that backup goalkeeper from them either, did we?
Got the Barca one. I don't. Bournemouth have taken the offer, taken our Kelly. The oh no, they've broken down. Oh, failed. There we go. I thought it said successful. Yeah. Okay, that's not surprising. Do you guys use EvoWeb to look for faces? There are some good faces in there, especially for Championship, Serie A, and La Liga.
Yeah. I've spent far too much of my life on EvoWeb over the last couple of months. Obviously, with the help of Chucky as well, if he's in here. The amount of time I've spent on EvoWeb using that to mod this game. But there's, to be fair, there's a lot of face packs on there, but there is a lot better mega packs elsewhere. There might be like 7 or 8 gig, and they'll have like thousands and thousands of faces. Like for instance, look at this. I don't actually know if Edison's tattoos are in the game, but look how good these tattoos look on his neck. Yeah,
they're not tattoos, not usually in the game. It's only partnered clubs that have the ability to use player representation, that sort of stuff, or ambassadors, obviously.
Yeah, look at the tattoos on that. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did it. I remember that's what I did. I started adding like all of La Liga's got so many players with full sleeve tattoos, and just went through and added all of those. We've had an offer for Lobato. Oh no, it's finalised. What are his actual terms? Oh, he's taking it nice. Yeah, okay, well there we go. Yoink!
We lost 51k. No.
David Raya, have we had an offer? Or is that a contract extension? Or Leeds? What's 462? So we could. How old is he? He's not old, is he?
I don't think so. No.
25. So he's not
25, yeah.
he's not great. But I mean, what do we do? Do we sell him and get Svilar, and then worst case scenario get Tom Heaton out of the youth team?
Yeah, I mean, my ideal would be to sign.
Safanov.
Oh, which one? Which was Vila the 73?
Yeah,
one?
Safanov is the one we want ideally.
Yeah, I'd sign either one of them two, and then that 70 rated one from Barcelona for next to nothing, rather than bring Tom Heaton through. That's me. That's just me trying to keep it nice.
What's the offer for Ruskin? Just to remind ourselves again. So we said 10. They've come back with 7. He's still fairly young as well. Is he like 23?
Yeah.
22, 23? 21.
21.
Oh, so. And then Stramer, the offer was 6, so it's over.
I mean, it's 29.
It's a good chunk of cash, but the issue there though is what's his salary? 500 or 600? Are we going to get a 75 rated centre back with a salary of that? Maybe not, but we could.
Maybe not.
Okay, so we.
What's that?
I'll get.
What you say, man? Why? Yeah, the camera's on. What's that? Go on. What's up?
But either web is all Mediafire and Mega and Z, which are at least more simple. The top quality tattoos for sure. I usually struggle with Pez Patch because every link I seem to follow that goes to Pure Virus Death Trap page. Yeah. So. So we've got Svila and Safanov as our goalkeeper targets for now. We've got we need a centre back potentially because we've got Stramer going out.
Oh shit! Where are you going? Are you going up there?
What formation you guys going with? Well, we have currently a 4-4-2. That's what we've got. I mean, there's nothing wrong with moving towards a 4-3-3 if needs be. We currently have a 4-4-2 with 2 wide midfielders. So we've got left and right midfields, 2 forwards. One's a CF, one's an SS. Attacking midfielder, defensive midfielder, left and right midfielder, and then we have fullbacks and centre backs. So yeah, 4-4-2. But that could change if we got the right players in for it. So we have the likes of Lobato at the moment. And Matondo, who are fitting into that formation, despite them usually being SS and right wing. So we could change formation if needs be. But yeah, so I've got us down for. I mean, for goalkeeper, we've got Svilar / Safanov / Barca kid. For centre back, Stramer out. So we might want to look at a replacement for a centre back.
Yeah. Shall we look at that now?
Yeah.
We need to start writing these down.
So I'm writing them down. I've already started it.
Oh, have you writing them down? All right. Okay. Sweet. So are we going to go for a transfer listed one first, or we've already had a look at new.
Let's have a quick
Let's go to our list.
Do we even have any centre backs on there?
I think we did. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Benkovic.
Axel Twanzebe is cheap. But he's not that great, to be fair. Sarr, as Prestige said in the chat, M. Sarr is class. I lost out to him to United on there. He's the one that looks like a Goomba from the Super Mario movie. You'll see it, like his face build. I don't know what it looks like in real life.
Prestige, are you Spikes, mate? Are you big zombie monkeys, mate? Because I remember seeing this, seeing your username quite a lot. Yeah, you are. I thought so.
Look at SAR's face build on this. I think it's like...
Is it this star?
Yeah. I think it's the shape of his forehead kind of thing. Because his head's it's just the same sort of shape. Oh, let me show you this now. That's not him.
One sec. One sec. Let me go to the door a second. 1 minute.
There you go. That's... I don't know what it is. It's the shape of his head or something. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, he just reminds me of Goomba. He's had like the same face build for like the last 2 or 3 years. But he's a class player. I just got beaten to his signature by United in my PlayStation ML. Matthias Norman centre mid. 22 FC Rostov, 78 rated I think. Not sure if he has a face anywhere. Couldn't find one anywhere, but didn't check Pest Patch. I would love to sign this guy though, SAR. Because he's 21, 81 overall. He would be an absolute lifetime signing. So you'd buy him and you'd keep him. It's just whether we can afford.
Sorry about that. There's some story time for you. There's some weird guy that's just been in next door's garden, and she's got a kid, and he keeps on He keeps on going for his pants basically, knocking about in the front garden, and next door's just pulled up. He said he was looking for a dead bird that's fallen out of a tree. So they've confronted him. He's run up the road and gone into somebody else's back garden.
Wow. Did not expect that to be the conversation.
So they've phoned the police and everyone's out on the front. This guy's just hodling out in somebody else's back garden. The life of living in Hyde.
It's MSAR, the second one down, is the one that you're looking at. But yeah, I don't blame you for getting up. I'd be going out windmilling. Not in his fashion, but like fist fashion, obviously.
That's what Samantha was talking about then when she came up. She's like, there's some weird guy outside, and now I can hear more people outside the house. So it sounds like half the street's out. So, anyway, this is the fella.
It's just his release fee. Because he'd be a signing. Look, 81 rated, 21 overall. Good stats and good abilities and everything. Just can't afford him. That's the thing. I mean,
did they add him to the list? I don't think they did.
We have a bunch of other recommendations. Kamara, centre back from Marseille.
Do you know what? You know what I love there, Presdy? You put the accent in there, you legend. So I don't have to spend 14 days trying to figure out if it's the with an accent or what.
Oh, he's class as well.
Right. So Koundé,
What's
22-year-old. He's fucking fit, class face build.
We're not going to be able to afford him though, surely.
No.
Add him to the list.
So it was the other one, Kamara from Marseille.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you hear the police? Don't know if that's going round to ours. Yeah, it's all going on. Can you hear that?
No, your RTX is too good. I just muted the audio so we could listen.
I feel like I should live stream this outside my gaff. The police have just turned up outside.
I can vouch for this Kamara kid as well. Barcelona had him. I don't know if he is a Barcelona player, but I signed him on loan for a season. And he was class, but he's expensive. Yeah, 2.2 million salary. It'd be our most expensive player by a long, long way.
Who's that lad that's just signed for Liverpool? They signed him in January. He's not going to be in this. Does anyone remember who he is? I want to say it's like Melito or something like that, but I don't think it is.
Minamino?
Minamino, that's it.
It's Mina.
Oh, is it Minaf? Okay. This lad. I think we've looked at this guy before.
We have. Kubo also. We had... Oh, yeah, Kubo. Yeah, look at that. It's filled there. Have a look at Kubo, because we might be able to sign him now. We're in the transfer window. Basically, Kubo's moved every window. We've not been able to get him.
Has he gone to Real Madrid now?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
I don't remember him being there.
We can do though. Oh, he was on loan.
Oh, mate, we can have him.
He would be a good swap for Himaleth. Would he take it though? That's the thing.
Going from Real Madrid, probably not.
13 million.
Probably not. Yeah, so after, but that's his release fee.
Offer him $1 million.
I tell you what.
Oh,
yeah, he's okay. This is exciting. Are we doing it?
Yeah, go for it. See what he says.
We're doing it.
Anyone else we can put an offer in? Kubo in Dembele loan. Julian.
Aya from Celtic. Aya's definitely in the list.
$27. I'd rather look at Aya. I know Aya's on the list.
Aya's already on the list. Yeah.
Is it
I
worth?
think he was definitely affordable, more than affordable.
Is it worth looking at him instead of Stramer then?
Absolutely, I'd say so. Step on skill, heading, interception, acrobatic, clear, fighting spirit.
He's an absolute unit as well. He's about 50 foot tall.
Yeah.
And he's only like 22.
That's just his forehead.
Okay, go on. Let's get an offer in for Aya then. 27. Jesus, he's actually 27.
That's his release fee. We'll have to not 2 mils too much.
Give him his 3 years as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah, let's give it a go. We need a bit of luck with one of these transfers.
Yeah.
Kouassi, 18-year-old centre-back, should be a free agent.
Let's have a look.
Plays for Sociedad. He's got a good face build on him though.
Yes. It's a bit too much. It's not good enough for us, basically.
It could be another. I mean, look at that salary though. It could be another Dembele.
He's only 18, so worst comes to worst. If we end up signing the players that we've got, we can loan him out.
What's his release fee? 144. Okay, well, let's have him. Let's get him.
Oh, move, motherfucker!
93 potential.
Yes, 93 potential. Right. Okay. Yeah. So let's add him to the list and let's see what the crack is going down. Let's move this forward a day and see if what we've got comes through. Thank you very much anyway, guys, for sticking around this transfer special. I know there might not even be a chance for us to actually get a game in today. It's just going to be all transfer window. Negotiations.
So Svilar's still sat there.
Yeah.
So Aya, no.
Don't fancy it.
Kubo. Waiting for a response.
He wants it. He just wants a lower release fee. Oh wait, 1 minute.
How much salary budget do you have? Do you know what? Let's try and get us over here then. There you go. We were in the way. Wherever we go, we're in the way of something. 7.7 million salary. So we have a bit to play with. But for good players, that'll get eaten up with 2 or 3 new signings. For mediocre to decent players, maybe 3, 4. Possibly 5, depending on what we're looking at. But yeah, Kubo would take 1.7 for that. Do you know, I'm happy with Kubo. I'd go for that. Ad says drama. Yeah, Bibbs just gone out, absolutely cracking skulls.
Nah, it's all kicking off out there big time.
Is it really? Why? What's happening?
plus 2 riot vans, and it is just a lot of shouting. Like the police are just running about by the looks of it. Right, so we have Kubo.
Do you know what? Don't even delay on that one. Take him. We need to replace Himaleth, so that's good for me.
Just a milli off the salary as well. Love it.
We've lost half of our transfer budget, which is the biggest issue. But we just have to get that done. Says Chappers, 100%.
So are we going to try and are we going to revise this, or is it not? Because he's going to the next one up's 2 mil, and that's a lot.
What, in terms of his wages?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'd take that. If he went for 2 million and a transfer fee of 4 million, I'd take that. What's we have to reapply for it though. Svilar.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be
See what they're bringing to us. No. Ooh. Cut off face. Cheap enough. That's interesting. What do you think?
Let me have a look.
Yeah. West. Right. So we've got a 75 rated one here, and his wages and release fee are next to nothing.
And he has a face on this potentially questionable one, that pezstars.co.ua. He has a face on that.
I'd be inclined to offer him something as well, because we're not. How cheap is that? 25 as well. Low punt.
What's his overall?
75. So he's better than what we got with Svilar. He was only 73, wasn't he?
Well, take both of those and get rid of David Raya.
Yeah. I'd say so. Have you looked at Safanov? Yes, that's who we've actually tried to buy. He's 79 rated. So we can bring him in, but he's just going to cost us a hell of a lot more.
I would. How many? So if you go to start transfer negotiations, how many other players can we make offers for?
One, I think.
High chance of success. Is real positive about signing. You can make him a 5-year deal as well. Once they're over 23, as soon as they're 24, you can give them 5-year contracts.
Shall we lowball him with that?
Go for it. Go on, try it. Might as well. I think it might be worth.
One more.
Do we make another offer for Safanov and see like where he would actually see what other players were on the scouts list, like for, and then midfield. They've got Dolberg in forward. It's just like
Harry Wilson, Harvey Barnes.
I mean, those ones we would get cheaper because they're on our list. So like, if you click on one of those for a sec, see what decent face build, 21 million. Yeah, we still wouldn't get him for the money that we've got now. Okay, maybe we put an offer on for Safanov again.
Yeah. Well, we can only offer that. We can't pay his release fee.
What's his release fee?
12.8.
I mean, if we sold,
David Raya.
Yeah, or any one of the players that gives a couple of million, we could make that fee up there. So, like, just offer him. What did we pay? Offer like 1.6 or something like that, because he has the potential to go fairly high. Maybe we try offer him. Yeah, that.
I mean, I would honestly pay the 2 mil for that.
So give him 3. and see if he takes it. Then we have a decision to make. We need to shift someone out to make money for him, and then that means we just have to give up on one of the other keepers. So maybe take him and Svilar, get rid of David Raya, and then we have to see if we can pony up 4 million to get Ayer in as well.
Yeah.
They need dynamic potential in pairs. For example, Dembele's potential is 87 if he has 1 or 2 good seasons. She go to 90, etc., etc. Yeah. The only thing with that though is they used to have some. Oh, there we go.
There he is,
New
there.
signing. Let's get us out of the way. Hey, welcome in, Kubo. So there we go. First signing of the transfer window. Thank you very much. Actually, is it the first signing? Let's just say it is. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Sat there with one of the board members. Look at him. He looks happy. He's had to play.
Screenshotting for high, haven't I?
Yeah. I mean, he's had to play for mediocre teams like Real Madrid and Mallorca, but now he's gone to the big guns. Starts in the Premiership for Ice Cream Uploads. Gives us a bit of competition on that right flank because Mako was always going to be second fiddle to Himmelev.
Yeah. Can we put Mako on the transfer list? Well, you don't need to be now. We can put Himmelev back on the transfer list now, can't we? At 31. Thoughts?
I would put it on, but only for the generous, like the high offer or whatever it's called, reasonable offers, because we've had offers for him anyway. No, get rid of that one. So only for that one.
Keep that one.
Yeah, get rid of that one. Because it will just get lowballed. People would say, put it on there, then you get more likely to get offers. You are, but you get shit offers. D-Sow, CMF should be a free agent. Kubo! Conversely, if he's naff, then he shouldn't improve as much.
Oh my god. Right, okay, so he wants 2.5 mil nearly.
Greedy fucker. I mean, the thing is, Horvath won't go too far, but he's cheap as fuck. Savinov will go a long way, but he's expensive. Safanov even.
Yeah.
What's his actual salary looking at? His transfer salary? Fee even looking at?
For who? Safanov?
Yeah. So we need to make a million a bit to be able to afford him. What's Vilar's fee? Only 1.3.
So both of these are good to go if we want them. I think two keepers for the price of one, and they're both young enough to be decent anyway.
Or one of them is.
I would argue we're going to get. We'd be all right with that.
See,
Because Vilar's never going to get a game anyway. Realistically, is unless Horvath gets injured.
See, I want quality. Because we've been shit. As soon as they've got through, pretty much every shot's been a goal, unless it's been a mediocre one. Safanov would give us a huge step up. So I mean, in an ideal world, we'd get rid of David Raya and we'd have Safanov and Svilar, and then we'll look at selling a Stramer and bringing in an Ayer, and then we just have to kind of go without any attacking, because we've got the likes of Isak, Castolo, Lobato to play up front. We'll have Kubo and Matondo playing on the flanks. Dani Olmo, Dodo in the midfield. If we get Ayer at the back with Jarek and Velene, then that would be a kind of a decent all-around team. Not much depth, but it gives us something to work with. So yeah, I kind of feel Safanov on that. What do you guys think?
Okay. We can get some instant cash by flogging a player. It's just who do we want to flog? I mean, is David Raya even on the list?
Transfer offer has been received. 1.9.
Yeah, so we can get rid of him and get Safanov now.
I've missed it all. Did you win the league? We did win the league. We are currently in the summer transfer window trying to bulk up for a season in the Premiership. We've made one signing and we bought Kubo. So Kubo's just joined the team. We're now trying to copper up to get the last of things. I mean, we don't have a solid goalkeeper. So we're looking at Matvei Safanov. A goalkeeper has a 79 overall. He would be a big step up and it would help shore up our defence. But it would wipe out our entire transfer budget. So we could sell David Raya and then buy just 2 players, a winger and a keeper. We then need to sell other players. So yeah, that's it. I mean, do you know what? Do you reckon just sell David Raya now?
Yeah, we can get Safanov in then, can't we, straight away? So I'm happy to accept it now.
Yeah, just do it.
Worst comes to worst, we can just dip down into the and pick up somebody else.
I mean, we do need a little bit more money because it was like 13 or something. Was it? Oh no, it wasn't. It was 12.8.
No, 12. Yeah, we can have it.
Oh, there we go. Let's take it.
Accepting it.
Yeah, go on. Let's do it.
We're doing it.
So he's a lot of money, but he's going to be a keeper that bolsters our team massively. So now we have 4.5 million salary, but only 600k as a transfer budget. So we've got no money really for transfers. We need to sell before we can bring in. We still need a second keeper, so we kind of need to get rid of one of our Duff players. Is he on? Yeah.
Do you reckon we should just get rid of open to realistic offers?
Go on then, get rid of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll do that much, but
Oh shit! Just added into our own players.
have you still got 8 million strikers ish? Yeah, there you go. You can see it. So we've got a bunch there that we can't get rid of. Is Vlachodimos still a free agent? He's a good goalkeeper. I think we're all right for keepers now. I mean, we'll take a look at him for the list, but if we can bring in Miles Vilar and Matvey Safanov, then that's our keeper situation covered. We don't have a third choice keeper, but it just is what it is. So Vlach VLACH V apostrophe ACH.
Oh,
Not even apostrophe, it's a semicolon. There we go. No, he's not.
nah, he's that Benfica on ours.
He's
We cannot afford him anymore.
he is the reason why Miles Vilar is interested in this, because he's the first choice Benfica keeper, whilst Vilar's second. Even though that's not in real life. Vilar is the first choice keeper. So we get a new signing. Damn, he was a free agent at the start of ML. So was Ansu Fati, and we missed him as well. There he is. Look at that face build as well. That's a world-class face build. He doesn't usually have that. That's one that we've already installed. I forgot this was your second season. Yeah, just at the start of Premiership season now. Tea for days. So let's take a minute to just stick him and Kubo into the squad so we can see what we're looking at for the team.
That's it. Yeah, the faces make it look so much better. That's why we're trying to only sign players who've got a real face, or one that we can at least edit in ourselves. Beauty of playing it on PC, I imagine.
I mean, that's the reason we don't want to sign regens too much, because the faces help with the immersion. Like Bib said, you sign a 16-year-old player that looks like he's 42 and you're just like, oh.
Right, so we have got money available in the squad that we can re-put back in again.
I mean, Stramer would give us 6 million, which would be enough to sign Aya. Should we put another offer in for Aya?
Yeah. I think his wage, we'd have to go to 2 mil wage, because his wage now is 1.8, that's why.
Let's give him 3 years. I mean, what does he max out at? Let's just have a quick look. Wage wise, I mean. Maybe do
Thoughts?
that. Yeah, do that. Height and potential. A big chunk of the salary budget, but he would be miles ahead of anyone else we've got in the centre of defence.
Yeah.
Ads has got a good point.
Who do we have at left back? we had a look at someone who could potentially come in.
Kelly, yeah, he turned it down. What's his transfer fee?
7.
7. Kouassi, look at that. That's filth. 92.
Shall we get rid of this guy off the list now because he's not anywhere close to it?
Yeah. Mr. Fish! Thank you very much for the host. How the devil are you?
Mate. Thank you.
How are you getting on with your graphic stuff? I saw you tweet yesterday saying that you've been plowing ahead with it and you've thrown a load of shit away before in the past when you've got quite far into it because you just don't feel it. How far into it are you? Are you settled or are you still in that sort of maybe not sort of phase? I do like. I mean, one thing. I don't know how long you've had it. I thought it was fairly new, but you've changed your logo from being like your blue to a blue with a like a purpley gradient sort of change. That looks class. That's nice.
Oh,
Yes, please.
it's just filth, that, innit? Dreams, 24 million.
Let's stick Kubo and Safanov into the squad, and then sort out the training as well to make sure they're both training properly. Still in development phase, just experiment at the moment. How's the ML been going? Well, not too bad. We're Jarrett just keeper. Get Steiner out of the fucking team.
But yeah, so thankfully, the team spirit's not taking that much of a hit. No, it's not taking any hit, to be fair.
Great, they keep signing Celtic players.
So yeah, I mean, you say let's have a look at the training then.
Oh yeah, skill training. I forgot about that. Anyone like down near these middle? Oh, Ordaz had one in the middle. What was that one? Go up a bit.
I was having a look at Super Sub, but still haven't got anyone who's capable of doing it.
Yeah, but these ones in the middle are the Ordaz, our first time shot. Okay, these ones in the middle are the hard ones. No one ever. Everyone always learns the ones at the top, the skilled ones. Everyone always learns the ones at the bottom, like gamesmanship and bits like that. But those long range shot or dipping shot and stuff like that, nobody ever fucking learns those unless they've got really high skill thresholds.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to start Modern Master League. Looks class. Do you know, it genuinely makes a world of difference having the players, the menus, and everything. Actually, do you know what? It's probably worth saving it. Have we saved it for a while?
No.
Gameplay patch and everything. Yeah. So we've put the offer in for Iron, aren't we? Where is?
Playmaker.
Let's click on that and see what stats that gives him. Passing, defensive awareness. That's. It'll work on it. Works on his passing, which is kind of what he needs as well a bit. His finishing stuff's not going to improve with it. Let's go down to winger a sec. Speed. Let's leave him as that. Let's get his passing higher first then.
Shall we move forward?
Yeah, let's do it. Streaming it, be fun to see. More people should be streaming Master Leagues, Modern Master Leagues. Yeah.
I agree. The thing is, everyone's got different interests as well, so everyone's squad's going to be different. It's not like watching my club where everyone's got the same teams. Having a Master League gives you the opportunity to try players who you might not necessarily want to be able to play with, like a 3-star team or some shit like that. Nice.
I only just started one. I'm going to start streaming myself again when I get around to it. Do it. Failed again.
He doesn't want it. Yeah, he doesn't want it. He's not feeling it. Yeah, so we're running data pack 6 with the gameplay tweaks. So we not moved on to 7 basically because it'll break the fuck out of this, like it did the first time. We had to get Chucky on standby. Right, yeah. So Aya is a no-go. He doesn't want it.
So frustrating because he's like what you say?
A loan for Dembele.
6-month loan.
Can we survive without him? Getting back at Christmas.
What's his actual wage looking like? 184 salary, and they've offered us what? 739. So that would be a nice chunk more than he is, but yeah, fuck's sake, are you a double ball? He wants to leave Celtic IRL too. What's Saliba saying in ML? We'll have a look at that one in a sec. But as for Dembele, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Should we be looking at loaning Dembele? I mean, that was the idea overall, but do we need him now? Because we don't have that much options. He'll grow a lot on loan. I mean, he's going to a really, 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 really poor team as well. Where's Spike? Is Spike in the chat?
Spike in the spot.
I'd be open to that, to be fair.
Yeah. He's going to leave it there for the time being. Then.
Yeah. Do we have any other centre-backs that we can look at that's not Aya then? Aya was class. He offers high development ability right now, and he's only 4 million. We're going to get 6 million for Stramer. Can we get anyone for 6 million that offers that? Lobato can play in his place. That's true. And Lobato needs a bit more playing time as well, so that's probably a good shout, to be fair. Acrobatic clearance, fighting spirit.
Well, we can't afford him.
What's his overall? 74. It'd be half.
Weighted pass from centre back.
Nice.
Johnny Stones.
I mean, his salary is nice. What's his value? 3. I mean, he'd be half the price of Stramer.
Same rating.
He doesn't have the height, but he has the potential to develop on him. He's already going to be the best player Bristol have ever seen.
Chappersman says, wait, how do you stop data packs installing? I want to stick on 7 so all my shit doesn't break. No idea to fix it, stopping at 7. I don't know how to make it stop. I mean, automatic updates in Steam should stop that, but I thought that I already did that and it moved up to 7 anyway and broke mine, so I had to revert mine back to 6 for it all to work again. If you want to see that, go back to episode 13 when you find me fucking pulling my hair out because all the faces and all the stadiums and everything was fucking gone. But yeah, I'm open to signing this fella.
He's half the money of Stramer. He probably doesn't have the height, but he has a face and he has the potential to grow. I mean, the key thing for me there, a couple of things: acrobatic clearance plus the weighted pass and long ball expert. So he's a guy that's going to get a counter coming from the back. A little bit of right back coverage as well.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Let's do it. Get it in.
Phase release fee 644. What you reckon? He's not convinced at all. If you really need him, you have to cancel. Okay. Might have to go to 7. We've got the money to be able to.
Maybe even give him another nudge. 7.6. Let's do that. 750,000.
Who was it that Fish mentioned? Saliba.
Saliba. Boo! Dirty Leeds. We all at Leeds. Go.
They bottled it yesterday, didn't they?
Did they? I didn't see.
Yeah. We got beat 2-0 off Cardiff.
And like
Could have gone top of the league.
Saliba.
We need to see if he's got a face.
Surely he's got a.
Pretty much the same player skills. His weight. Okay. that's the difference.
What's that?
About 22 mil.
Another one? No. I mean, he does have a face, I think.
Let's stick him on the list anyway. Again, thanks to you guys being our scouts, our assistant managers, our first team coaches and everything. We've managed to build a list of over 70 players that you guys have recommended to us, and we very much appreciate every single one of you that have dropped them. If you do have any more going forward, then we appreciate you putting them into the Discord as well, because it doesn't just help us when we boot up the stream, we're able to look at them. It also helps you guys as well, which is, by looking at the chat, you all seem to be hardcore into Master League at the moment, so that's absolutely ideal. We can all share each other's players, because some of these players will play more in our team than they will in yours, and vice versa. So if you think that they've got a growth spurt happening, we did not foresee Dembele having the growth spurt that he has and coming on and doing bits. Frimpong as well, having coming in and doing absolutely. He's got up five overall since joining us, and that's a massive amount. So yeah, we very much appreciate every single one of these that have stuck them in the Discord for us so far.
Have another look at that Gerson that you were just on a second ago. 81, top of the screen. There you go.
Ooh.
That's 17 million now.
Yeah.
Bellingham, 200k salary. Go down 3.
17.
What's his release fee? Oh, it's
2.
Still 2 million.
A shot 3. Cut behind a turn. Gamesmanship. Not bad. Not bad. Is he better than Dodo, mate? Says nobody ever. Dodo is a fucking king. I got shit from a Sheffield United, Leeds and Arsenal supporting mates when Forest went 1-0 up against Saturday, and they went on equalised through Connor Wickham, and they all bottled their games. Fucking Connor Wickham. Right, so shall we move forward and see what the crack is?
Let's do it.
It's not going to be long until we start the season.
I'll find loads of Bellingham faces for 2013, but offers for Stramer and Villaney. So Stramer's at 1.7 million. Are you having a bubble?
Team of the season, Villaney, for 1.7 million. I know he's like 33, yeah.
Is he French?
He's an old man.
Yeah, Le Mans coming in trying to say, and that must be his hometown or something, coming in trying to get him to go back home.
To be fair, by the time he leaves, he's going to be 36, so...
Yeah, but he's going to be 36 and played in the Premiership.
Absolutely. Yeah, no changes from that side. He rejected our offer due to doubts over his appearance opportunities.
He was literally first team, dickhead.
Oh. Okay, we can go back in for him.
Just while we're waiting for it, just put another offer in for Aya, just to see if he takes it. Same one again, just see. He might appreciate the persistence.
The persistency, yeah. Or get us done for stalking. Oh. Okay.
So for those of you that haven't seen, we've signed Matvei Safonov, we've signed Kubo. We're trying to get some defensive upgrades as well. Julio Cesar has joined Aston Villa. Aya, not interested once again.
Bastard.
Was it Ben White? That's what it was, wasn't it? The other one.
Yep.
So we're just trying to get the attention of some defenders. Trying to get Ben White or Aya.
So
Either of those would.
Will this help? Or is it just better just to stick that up to 820?
I'd put that up, yeah, and then lose them, because not only that, they can come back, and what happens if I put an appearance bonus on, they just smash it straight up to the middle, so it just becomes a huge expense. Bonuses help a lot in my opinion. Yeah. See, I think they just it's almost like an exploit. Like it's like contract release clauses, and once they're on there, you can't get rid of them then. So they always want them. Iceman's back. We've signed Kubo, Iceman. We've signed Matvei Safonov, which is why we have hardly any budget left. And we're currently in negotiations with signing Ben White or Ayer. Ideally, we'd get Ayer, but he's not interested. So we're speaking to Ben White as a hope to bring. Oh, we've got an offer for Bolly.
For Bolly, yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Come on, please.
Someone's talking to him, but they're happy with it. They've put his salary up by another 200k.
Are we okay with that?
Do you know? Let's have a quick. Let's have a.
Yo, Chucky. Yes, you haven't missed any gameplay because this is like a transfer special. So we've gone through and we've ended up getting Kubo finally. He was at Real Madrid. We ended up getting him for around 11 million. So he's finally at the club, and we've also got Safanov, the goalkeeper. So we've got 2 new players. As you can see, we're trying to manage our money and our expectations along the way as well. I mean, this is going to build us till hopefully January, so we can have a look and see if we can bring any last-second transfers in then. But we should kind of rebuild, and you've seen the squad. It's a very aging squad. We've got a lot of strikers that we need to try and move on because, funnily enough, PES United seems to have the most amount of attacking players in the world, so we're just trying to get rid of some of those.
So, okay, we're going to do a quick 60-second poll. So if you're on your phone or if you're on the website, wherever, you can get involved in this poll. So I'll start it now. Boom, that should have started. Centre-back transfer, sell Stramer and buy B. White from Leeds. So yes or no? Stramer has been decent, but he's 74 overall and he's like 29, so he's pretty much on the downward peak. Ben White is much younger, same overall, has the potential for growth. We know what we think. We just want to obviously see what you guys think, and it looks pretty apparent as 100% of the votes so far are saying yes, sell Stramer and buy White from Leeds. So that's got about 30 seconds left on that. We'll just see how that goes through, but obviously we are a fan-run club, so we need you guys input into what you feel. If you are watching this on YouTube, then obviously we do go live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so if you want to get involved and influence the decisions on stream, that's how you would do that. Just like these guys. Still 100% of the votes. We've got about maybe 10 seconds left. 100% of the votes says yes, sell Stramer and buy White from Leeds. 5-ish, 4-ish, 3, 2, 1. Whoop! 100%
Easy.
of votes says sell Stramer, buy White. That's that done. Well, that was easy. That was easy. Nice to have the fans in agreement with us as well. So accept. Boom. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. We can get rid of him first. Okay, Chapper's moment. I feel like I'm in the audience of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire whenever these polls come through.
Is that your final answer?
So Stramer we're getting rid of, yeah?
Yeah.
Stramer, bye. You'll be sorely missed, mate.
I mean, if you'd have got into the team of the season, then maybe we'd have kept you, but you didn't, mate, did you?
And let's welcome the big man. Lovely stuff.
Do you know, next time... Oh, I can't even do it. I was going to say, next time we do one of these polls, I'm going to fire up the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like... But, yeah. I'll just record me going... Here he is.
Another signing. Let's go, boys. This is a rebuild of epic proportions.
And do you know what? Fair play to everyone in the chat as well, because we've had some bargains here. Kubo we spent a bit on, and we've spent a bit more than we'd liked on wages, but beggars can't be choosers. We don't have the salaries, the transfer budget, so we have to overpay for the players that we can get. But we've got some good additions. Kubo, Safanov, and now White. So that's keeper, additions to defence, and additions to midfield. We'd already added to our striking options in January with the likes of Matondo and Isak, so I think we're doing good all right.
I think we have as well. Let's go.
Fish says all the little details like the transfer window or news images add so much depth to ML. The modern community, 100%. It changes it. It completely changes it. Got it wrong. Lost 7k. Audience were right. What's on last week where the last was playing went against the audience trying to be smart. Ah, there you go. It makes sense now. I was like, what? Oh, with the scouts trying to draw our attention to. Now we've got no money left. GG scouts.
Players. not really of our interest at the moment. Why are they bringing out a 68 rated goalkeeper?
Click on that one, see who the actual new one was that they've recommended. It annoys me when they don't have the dot next to it. Is it Katic? Oh, no, he looks like a class player. Yeah, I think we should. He's like Aya, but better. I think. I love the way that we both knew exactly. We saw that blue shirt and it was like, yep.
I mean, to be fair, he's well within our price range. Like, seriously, he is well within our price range.
Catfish.
We can get him. Heading, man marking, interception, fighting spirit, long ball expert, long ranger. He's got great heading. Tall boy.
Just click on start transfer negotiations. See what it kicks us off at. So the high chance of success at 1.2 million. So that's less than it would cost for Vilene, and we'd get him for 5 years rather than.
I'm one for keeping. I mean, we can keep Vilene in the team to give him the swan song in the Premier League that he so rightfully deserves, and still walk away with money in our skyrocket.
I think go for it. Put it to 5 years though, rather than 3. He's positive, a high chance of success at that sort of price as well. Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Shaw says get him and retain as extra front man, and he's clearly a bargain because Ads says sign him. Ads knows. Sell him next season. There we go.
I was waiting for that, you bastard. Oh, sweet. We just need someone to come in for our forwards that we don't want. There's so much shit in there. No. Oh my god, no. Instant reject.
What was that? Offer for Holstenberg.
23 mil!
How much did
for
we...
a 29-year-old.
How much did we
We
spend?
didn't pay that for him. We got him for free, didn't we? We just had to pay for his... He ran out of contract, so we ended up snapping him up for free. And he was next to nothing. That's why the board was like, no, you need to pay him his annual higher salary to bring him in.
Look at his salary as well, $1 million. We've spent like 2.5 million on some players. Holstenberg's like, what? Signing make Aya jealous, replace Catfish for Aya. Sell, get Mikolenko in.
Mikolenko? I don't think we've got him on the list. Katic, the terms can be finalised. He's demanding a low contract release fee. He may have his eye on the next club. But we can sign him and then renegotiate in January if he's doing well.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Sold.
Oh my god, this is some dealings. This.
The only area we've not really developed in is central defensive midfielder. Fernando from Shakhtar, cheap as fuck for me.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, he looks about 6. Oh, bless him.
Look at his little head.
Oh, dude, I'm your man for DMFs. Come on, drop that knowledge. We need some young players that...
He's going to say, first person, he's going to say Guendouzi. Surely, he's going to say Guendouzi.
They need to be within our salary budget, so ideally not from... Norman! Oh, you did mention Norman earlier on. I think that was when Bib was in, like, mid-street fucking drama or whatever it was. So what's this guy looking like wage-wise? What's he looking like?
Yeah.
Release fee.
He's well within it.
Yeah, look at that, though. I mean, click on him, see whether he'd actually be interested. Not happy, not impressed.
No.
Because if we could get 20-odd million for a thing here and bring him in for that...
Holstenberg.
Yeah. Berger's been on the list for a while, but he's just outpriced. He plays for a Premiership club, is it? Like Southampton or something?
Yeah. These are the DMFs that we had in there.
What does he play for? Go up a couple. Let's see. Oh no, he's still in Genk. Okay,
We had like a Genk spree, didn't we? We had like so many players from Genk because it was all cheap as shit.
So, yeah, release fee 30 million. That's the thing. It's like his salary's not too bad, but it's that 30 million release fee. Oriol Busquets, 3.4 million release.
His wages are nothing as well. Ah, there's the contract terms. Yeah, so his contracts, his salary's nothing. Let's have a look at the other 3 players that have been mentioned. I mean, it's going to take a lot for Dodo to get kicked out of the team. That's all I'm saying.
So Zakaria. Well, oh, is he another player? Yeah. 1.6 salary, 35. Ugh. Yeah, can't afford him. We've got 1 million to spend. Sissoko.
Surely we'll be able to get a face.
It's got some good passing, high heading weight pass interception.
Physical contact, love that.
How old is he?
23. Achievable price wise. And then Rodrigo Durado. Boom. The lead. 26-year-old destroyer. Physical contact 77, jump 81. Seems like a defensive awareness 89, ball winning 90. Tasty.
Where's he from?
Cut behind the turn.
Brazil. Never. He looks like he's from Malta. That's Kurt. That.
One touch pass, man marking, interception, acrobatic clear, and captaincy.
And what's his fees?
Gradually.
1.8, 4 million, 6 million. Okay, he's interesting.
I mean, it'd be perfect to get rid of fucking Stein, wouldn't it? I've put Stein on the transfer list. Graham's favourite player.
I used to love Stein, but he's an absolute travesty in this ML for us.
Yeah.
I've heard Patrick Vieira is good. Ad says Dicks. Ads wants to see some Dicks on stream. Definitely need to put fair large.
Two in front of him.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, we could put the wages as fairly large, but it's kind of like, it's almost like it's not worth it because we're uncovering some gems here. We're playing the business game. So if we start to sell players like Holstenberg, which we don't want to do, but we get 23 million for that, and then if we can bring in like someone like Mikalenko, who Fish recommended, if we could do that, we're almost like for liking, but getting 15 million. So yeah,
that's it. We just want to gradually rebuild our squad from the ground up. I mean, there's a lot of players in here that we don't that started the campaign with that we don't have anymore, but they tend to be the older generation ones, and we started to bring in some youth. We brought in Holstenberg to be able to shore that back line up, and he did a fantastic job alongside Stramer and Delaney last year as well. We brought Fing Pong in to give that youth in the back line. The players that we brought in, on average, I think are under 20, so we've got some longevity in the team as well. The likes of Kubo coming in, we got rid of Espimas. We ended up bringing in Matondo, so we've had some really good like for likes throughout the squad. If we could try and get rid of some of the others, look at the state of this attacking players. Like, I don't know how he just appeared in our squad out of nowhere. He was part of the Brentford team. I don't know if he was on loan and come back. I have no idea. Berchier as well, he needs to go. Isak we brought in. Castolo, the goal machine, with 40 goals last season. He's going nowhere.
that is.
Ardas, Bowley and Hansen. Those we've got 4 strikers that we can get rid of there.
Yeah, I'd well be on board for getting rid of them. Sher says Shaw, who said Burge, says Almendra. Have a look at Almendra. He is probably the best cheap centre mid under 20 at the start of the game.
You know what I love about this though? We've literally spent the entire stream, nearly 2 hours going through transfer targets with you guys. You know what I mean? We've got nearly 30 people in here. Master League enthusiast, he doesn't get better for me. It does not get better.
Like I said at the start of the stream, I spend as long in my summer transfer window as I do for the entire, well, and the January transfer window, as I do for the entire half the season that follows it. Probably even longer. Isak needs replaced, hasn't lived up to expectations. What? You and your agenda. Isak scored some absolute wonder goals, some braces. Just needs a bit more time, that's all. I've got all him skills. What's he looking like wage-wise and salary-wise? And salary
Wage,
$1 million.
just over $1 million. Over $1 million, and release fee just over 14. So he's on the list. I just think he's a little bit, well, he is way out of our price range at the moment.
Fish says it makes it more challenging this way as well. It's like a game within a game in the market. Yeah, 100%. That's what I like. When you start turning it round as well, you feel like you've earned it. I can imagine Bibby hanging out of the car window on deadline day. He's a good lad, terrific lad. Yep, good. But he's not my player, so I'm not going to talk about him. But he's a good lad. I'd like to have him on my team, but he's not my player. I like Master Leagues in different languages a lot of the time, as in like playing with like Spanish. I had one with Sparta Rotterdam and Persona 17. That was my shit. Honestly, ML transfer movements, especially pre-season, are some of the best bits. One regen in and sell on for cash. See, I'm not against that too much. I wouldn't be against signing a regen to sell the regens because that's just playing the market in that sort of way. But we don't
You know
need.
what that sounds like to me though, Graham? That sounds like adding another manager in on Football Manager for a team that you actually want to buy a player from to sell the player to the team who you're playing your actual career with, and then resigning as the manager from the other team.
Cheats. Spitfire Graham signed Beckenbauer 50 million. Yeah, we've got 1/25 of that budget right now, so I don't think we're going to be doing that just yet.
However, we can sign Tom Heaton. So these are the players that we've got in our youth team. We've got Tom Heaton, Gutierrez, Emmanuel Adebayor, who, by the way, is an absolute fucking cheat code in this game already. Look at the state of these player skills. Oh, you can't see him. Why can't we see him? Oh, they're there. Jesus. It's just on a different screen. Okay. There's only 5 instead of 7. Scissors feint, double touch, heading, chip shot control, acrobatic finishing, heel trick, first time shot, outside curler, penalty specialist, and captaincy. All at the mild age of 16.
I love a good aerobic finish.
At 16-year-old, he must be scoring 150 goals. I mean, he should be breaking Pele's record if we bring him into our team.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that was it. One thing we should do quickly now we've had enough of Holsterberg is look at left backs. Be that put an offer in for Mikolenko or see if there's anyone else that we can do. Can go for.
So these are all our left backs available. Who is it that we wanted to put a bid in for? I really wanted Brandon Williams, but he's just signed for somebody else.
Everton, yeah.
Kelly would also be amazing. I'd love that.
Spitfire Graham, thank you very much for the host. I signed Ruiz on a free. He's from Argentina. He had every skill. I am Hamilton Akis. Hey. KT in. Nah, he can get in the bin.
He got fucking run ragged against City last week, so
Hello?
he ain't gonna get nowhere near this team.
Was there a knock in then? Did I just hear a knock?
From me.
No. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, the lines behind me have just started blowing because there's a big gust of wind, so it might have been that.
I don't know. I thought I had a knock.
Anyway, we can afford a few of these. Henrique. And bloody Henrique!
So, just Brandon Williams, is he definitely not available to be purchased now? I think we tried it a minute ago, didn't we?
He just moved to Everton.
So, yeah, I'd take him as well. He's a right-footed left-back though, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Alfonso
dream right
Davis,
there.
yeah.
There is the dream. Max Allen or Cantwell. I love Cantwell. I wanted Harvey Barnes as well, but he's just too much. Has he got a face on this? Yeah. I mean, his wages aren't expensive.
What position does he play? What positions? Okay. They love a right-footed left back at Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Next target is Giggs at 142 million with a salary of 12 million. Might take a while. Just a tad. Sign Bale. He was a left back.
I bet. Did you know what? I'm having a look at his play. I'm having a look at where he can play. Surely a left back will be green. I don't think it's going to be blue anymore.
Yeah, green. Yeah. See, Alphonso Davies was 23 million. If we get 23 million for Holstenberg, should we look at that?
Let's have a look and see if we can if he's interested in signing for us first.
Down a bit. There you go.
Okay.
Nah, his release
So
fees.
he is.
He's not impressed.
Oh, his release fee, yeah.
And his release fees more. But he's not impressed, and the club's not impressed either.
No, but there's room for improvement from our side, from the salary side of things, because some of the players who we've got in for just outright said, no, we don't want to sign for you, but he's actually said he's not impressed with our current offer. We need to propose a more attractive term. So I reckon if we drop that up to about 2-2, salary-wise, he may be interested, but it's the release fee that comes into a problem. Then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. His release fee's 30-odd million. We're only going to get 23 from Holstenberg.
Yeah.
I see what his actual release fee was by pushing it up so we know where we are. 24. Okay, it's not that far off actually. Okay, maybe we do that then. Let's try do that and push his wage up and see if he's interested. Max that bad boy out.
2-2. You happy with that 2-2? Yeah.
Might as well just fucking push it all the way. 2-3. Yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared but excited at the same time.
Imagine getting fucking Alphonso Davies for Holstenberg straight swap pretty much.
Hey, we've won the fucking transfer window. I mean, we might not win a game this season, but
New signing, ladies and gentlemen. Who did we sign? Katic. We're like, who the fuck did we sign?
So let's free. Here we go. Love these. Look at the camera, son.
Hey.
There we go. Let's fucking get these screenshots. Oh, the Xbox game bar is like the best thing ever to get captures from. Top tip for you there if anyone wants to get screenshots. Xbox game bar, that's where it's at. See you all on match day. Boy. I love the shirt in the background. It looks so fucking good.
Yeah. I wish you could do installments on Master League. How do you mean?
As in, like, pay 2 mil now, 4 grand later on.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, in terms of episodes. I was like, how do you mean?
Oh shit, we can get him.
Okay, next poll.
Right, get your buzzers ready, guys. Fastest finger first. We need your help. Do we bring in Davis for Holstenberg? There will be a poll running in approximately 10 seconds. Yes or no is very, very simple.
It's going to be
Messi.
Thank
you very much for the follow.
There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a very short 60-second poll. So starting now. Sell Holstenberg, bring in Alphonso Davies. Answer 1, definitely, or 2, hell no. Obviously, you can just click on the things and click vote in chat. So far, 100% of the vote says definitely. 1 goes for hell no. Ooh.
Yo, Alfie, what's going on?
Alphonso Davies. Oh! Yes, please. 83% of the vote says definitely. 1%. One vote says hell no. That's 17% of the vote. We're about 35 seconds-ish. There's 25 seconds-ish left. That. Isn't PES 2021 the third year of the ML update cycle? Interested to know what else they had. Something like that, yeah. Holds the pen a bit weird. What, me? It depends on... I only have a pen just to tinker more than anything. Although I am writing notes. Who did you just bring in? Says Shogun Ash. That was Katic. As player says Davis in. Here it comes. Get the music ready.
Okay, this is happening. This is happening. I wonder if there was some leeway for negotiations with Holstenberg. Might be able to squeeze it off. Or is it worth it, just in case?
I'm not sure, you know.
It's a guaranteed pocket of cash. I mean, it's not a lot more, but if we lose it, then no one's going to come in for him. We can't get Davis. So do we just take the 23 mil and run?
Yeah. Okay, that's the next question. I'm not going to vote on it. Do we try haggle for Holstenberg and get a few more quids in, or do we just take it?
Yeah, they are offering 4 mil more than his market value.
It does say I think we've got some leeway for negotiation. It's just whether Harry Turnbow has the money. That's the thing. Well, I mean, we could take it already over value.
I mean, the people in the chat are assistant managers, are chief scouts. They're all there, and they've spoken about just getting rid now.
Yeah, they all wanted it. Show says negotiate though.
What if we fuck it? We can't get Davis, and Davis is our big money spinner. Imagine the shirt sales that we're going to get for Davis.
Ad says Davison. The extra bit of coin could get you another player. That is true. Because if we do...
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't risk it, says Chucky.
Right, another poll. Get another poll going. Risk it or no risk it. Bear in mind, though, the people that do say risk it, be it on your head if you don't get Davis. That's all I'm saying. We'll have to look at renegotiating your contract. Afternoon, Rise. Okay, my Twitch notifs are fucked. Holstenberg is defo worth it. I mean, we can get Davis in for Holstenberg if we can get rid of him.
Okay, next poll says renegotiate for Holstenberg? Question mark. So do we risk it to get more money, or do we get rid now? Start poll. Next poll started. One says risk it to renegotiate, try get a bit more money. 2 saying risk it. 3 saying we should risk it. 1 saying get rid of him now to get Alphonso Davis. Ooh. 75-25 in favour of renegotiating.
Chopper's it makes a very good point. If you don't get it, then Holstenberg is still a top talent for this year, which I'm in fully agreement with him.
I would, if risking it, put him only on reasonable offers. Exactly. Okay. I mean, Holstenberg is better than Davis as well, so we are buying for the future with Davis. So we would take an instant drop. Chucky's saying don't risk it. 75% of the vote say do risk it. If we do risk it, I think only 2 nubbins as well, rather than anything major. I'm with Chappers even.
Okay.
Says, so there we go. 75% of the vote says risk it. So
what we're going for then? 26.
Yeah, I wouldn't do any more than that.
Oh god, guys, I'm scared. Davis is right there in the palm of our hands, and we could have potentially just pissed this away. Fucking terrified her.
They've put it on duo screen just so we could see our reactions. Raphael's joined Manchester United. That's something. They mustn't have had an update yet.
Yeah, there's no red dot. Well, the big news, like you say, Raphael rejoining Man United again for 7.5 mil.
Oh, we don't want to be a national team manager now. Get out of here. Too busy looking at ice cream uploads, trying to get bargain basements in before Davis moves. Shh. Okay, this is it. This is it. Come on. Take the offer. Take the offer. My team. Holstenberg. Ooh. Yeah!
Let's go. Okay.
Accept. Get that.
Terms. Bye.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. You in the chat with the balls. Well done. I would have taken that.
Swingers on you lot. The
I know.
absolute fucking swingers on you lot. Oh, let's go. Woo!
Yeah!
Ah, God. Fucking anxiety was going through the roof then.
Balls of steel around here, lads. What a coup!
Ah,
Ah, happy with
my
that.
God, right. Fucking get this saved. Get this saved right now. Oh, shit. Balls of steel around here, lads. The fucking swingers, man.
Get him in the club. Get him in the lineup. Get the shirt numbers sorted, and we'll leave it there. I think that's it for the day.
Go on. Get him in that press conference, boys. Wheel him out. Wheel him out. Here he is, the lad.
Oh, look at the face on him. Class.
Oh,
We have got some absolute
Great.
pace down that flank now.
he looks thrilled.
Yes. Yeah, you are. Super excited about joining the club. You're goddamn right.
This is scary shit.
Come on, you Ice Cream Uploads FC. Up the ICU. Up the ICU. Up the ICU. Up the... Zaniolo's just joined Chelsea.
There is a lad. Oh! Oh no. He's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere.
Nah. Nah.
This window levels.
Get out of here. We've got Bolly and Hamsun sat there. Birchit, Canos. You can take all of those. Nobody's
I think you
interested.
deal. 10 mil for the lot.
Oh, the scout's telling us to look at.
No
Don't know.
face. Hello.
That's. He's got one of those lemon sherbet super sours. Look at his mouth.
There is no fucking way he's 23. There is no way on earth. He's had the roughest paper round in the world.
Reject it. Castolo to stay. Says Chappers man. I think that's what we did straight off. That's a good face build.
I've got this guy on my club and he's an absolute beast.
What's his? So like, what's his sort of money? 1.7 market, 13 million. Ah.
So
Wow.
if we can get rid of some of our shit, we'll be alright.
At the bottom, Adonis. He doesn't look like an Adonis. That's false advertising to me. Goldberg. Oof. That's interesting.
23-year-old. Expensive.
Expensive though.
He's already on a list as well.
Let's have a look at mids then, see what they're saying. Reece Nelson's still there. Casata. Bermuda.
No skills. Bye.
All the
This
skills.
guy, though, we've had a look at this guy a few times. Look at the
21.
state of that.
That is filth. Let me.
Oh god, that was so good.
Abdul Kadir Amir. Oh. I mean, this looks like the dodgiest website. My god, his face build is class though.
Look at Stella. Alright, I need to have a look at his height in a minute. Because it makes me think that he's a fucking
It's about.
3-4 tall.
He's a hobbit.
20 mil for this guy.
He's
Look at his player skills. Oh, it's filth that.
he'd be fighting against Kubo for the place in that team though. He does have a really good face build. I've just dropped it in the Discord for anyone that wants to see it.
Let's have a look at, let's look at his height. 158. Oh, I think even Sean Wright Phillips was taller than him.
1.5 meters. That's like smaller than
Look at
my
his
daughter.
weight though. Ah, his bag of sand heavier than him.
Oh bless him.
Oh god, he was getting bullied, wasn't he?
As someone measured up like his his like Panini sticker version rather than his actual real life self.
Oh God.
Holstenberg,
Okay.
it's been a pleasure. Let's get Davis in the team. 5'1". Wow, smaller than my mum. She's 5'2".
I think Samantha's at 5'3", and I call her Tiny Tina Thumbelina. Right, what we're doing? Put a game plan.
Get Davis on at left back.
Here he is.
Get White in. Yeah, Katic. Do we stick? Ooh, questions to be asked here now. Stein.
Oh no, wrong one. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of Stein.
Jarrett on for Hamsun. So we've got 2 centre backs rather than 72 forwards.
Hamson, yeah.
Yeah, just because he's the lowest one there ish.
Oh, I'm really, really happy with that team.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, we've not added to our attack, but we've got about 1,000 strikers. I think we've done some good business there. I think we can all be proud of ourselves. That GG, 5'1", worst mum joke ever. Was it? What was it? I don't know. My mum is 5'2". I didn't know it was a joke. Okay, before we go, one thing that we have to do because we'll forget and it'll trouble me all season is change player numbers.
Right, good shout, good shout. Greatest of shouts. Edit squad number.
Alphonso Davies number 3. That's fine. Katic at 23.
Matondo at 7, I like that. Castolo 9, obviously. Danny Olmo 10.
Get Katic at 15. That's a centre back number. Give Dembele number 23. That's a more flamboyant number 23.
I mean, I don't think the numbers are that bad.
No, I think they're all right. The only one to question is whether we want a centre back wearing number 2. Do we stick Ben White at number 6 and give Ruskin something else, or do we just leave it as is?
I don't know. I mean, it's an easy swap. Ruskin's probably never going to play, so.
And then do we move Frimpong up to number 2 then? Because Frimpong's at 88, or do we leave him at 88?
I think we leave him at 88. It's his trusty number. He's done well with that number.
Yeah, that's good for me. Nice. There we go. What a stream. Jefferson Soteldo is actually the golden boy of Venezuelan football.
He won't be in the golden football in the Premier League, I'm telling you now. Imagine the shit ours where he's just getting kicked up and down the pitch.
I mean, he's literally the golden boy though, because he's not got the adult size yet. He's like, he's still in. He's not the golden man. He's the golden boy. He is a great player though. So guys, how are you? Burn Emra, welcome. We are pretty decent. We have just signed. If I just add Davis onto that, in one stream when we had very, very little money, we've managed to add some real strength to our team, as well as building for the future. So we've got Matvey Safanov in at goalkeeper, Katic at centre back alongside White, Kubo as right mid, and Alfonso as left back. So we've got some absolute calibre on that team there. It's not a bad stream's work. The only thing I would say is we still need to sign Miles Vilar, so we've got a backup keeper.
I agree. I can't remember where it was now, but there was. I'm sure there was a place in here that it shows you all the transfer
market
that we've
news.
just done.
That one?
No, it's got them all.
Oh, okay.
There was one where you could show like an in and out of your club, and I can't remember. Team info maybe. I can't remember where it sits. Not player records, manager info, maybe not. Oh, I can't remember where it is. Is it in my team info?
Rice is just saying Safanov is 85 rated after 2 seasons with me. Oh, yes, please. We'll take that. I mean, we had to spend a lot on him. It took a lot to get him to join the team, but he came in the end, so.
I can't remember where it is. It's not in squad list.
Young Jay, yo, you've joined just as we're finishing up, but welcome in. Thank you for joining us again. That's pretty much every stream we've been in for the last few days.
There we go.
So Frimpong joined, Olmo joined, Bolly joined, Labata joined, Matondo joined, Isak joined, Dembele joined, Kubo joined, Safano joined, White, Katic and Davis. They've all joined the team.
But yeah, so it's the bottom 5 in it. So Kubo, Safano, Ben White, Katic and Davis. Oh, I'm not sure he's gone.
That says player exits as well. That's well bizarre.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, because it should show Holstenberg is leaving there.
Yeah. That's dumb. Oh well.
Should we add Svilar before we wrap things up then? Just
Can we afford him to?
how much? 1.3.
Yes,
And his salary is 765. That means we've got first and second choice keeper because we've only got one keeper at the moment.
He's cheaper.
Yeah, but he's older and not as
okay.
as good. Plus, if you add Svilar's face and stuff, he looks class.
Alright, okay. Yeah, we'll do that then. Accept terms. And we've got two backup. We've got another backup goalkeeper. That's a tasty bit of transfer dealings, that, you know. Attacking the transfer market like no tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty much the transfer market done. We do have many weeks left, I think. But not that it matters because we don't really have much budget left. What we do want to take away from this, though, is we have improved our flanks, our defence, our keeper. The only area where we haven't really added is Dodo's position because he's just been so good there. So defensive central midfielder, that's the only thing that we might want to start to focus on right now. We've got some attacking talent that we can develop with, as well as Castolo seeing out his golden years. So CMF, DMF, that's what we kind of keep in mind. So if you can keep that in mind, drop any transfer suggestions into our Discord. Or let me type that in the chat for you. !Discord. I've been dropping face links into that, so if you see any players that you think are good that don't have a face, feel free as well to drop links to player faces in there. So like that, Abdul Kadir Amur, I've added his face in there, as well as Horvath, keeper that we've just not signed, James Justin, all of those potential players, as well as, I can never pronounce the name, Dominic Soboslai. For example, these players, class, don't have faces. We can add all that stuff into the Discord as well. So even if you're just looking for them yourself, feel free to grab the faces from there. !Discord in the chat gets you that link. But that's pretty much.
Go back to the office a sec.
No, I'm alright. I'll just stay here in the dugout.
I'm just about to queue up the raid.
Yeah.
The end of the stream.
Let's have a quick look through. In my opinion, we should list all the oldies and see what we can get for them. I think we've done that with everyone apart from like Castolo. I mean, we could potentially do it with Villaney, but we were only getting 1.7 million or something on the table for him now. So we could sell him, but we don't really need to as much. But we might be able to get a few middle-aged, experienced players in. It's not a bad shout. I'm not feeling we need too much. Maybe in January we might feel okay. We don't have the strikers that we need to succeed in the Premiership, but we've added so much depth throughout it all. We're pretty much covered throughout. But anyway, we're going to wrap things up there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for dropping in the stream. Let's just turn the volume down a little bit on the music, just so I can concentrate as I'm signing off. We are done. This is it for today's stream. We will be back on Wednesday though with the next episode. For those of you who don't know, we do Masters of the League, which is our modded PC Master League, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday, straight after the Scoop, which is our morning news show. We go live at 10 a.m-ish with the Scoop, and then as soon as that finishes, we get prepped, and as soon as we're ready, we go back live again with Masters of the League, which is what we've been done today. 2 hours and 26 minutes we've been live. All of that in the transfer window. Not a single game of football today. Some people might be disappointed at that, but not us. We've played a game and a half on that transfer market, bringing in Matvei Sofanov, Katic, Kubo, White, Davis, and Svilar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signings there. 6 brand new signings with absolutely nothing to spend. Holstenberg making way for Davis is a bit of a disappointment in some respects, but we're building for the future. We've got an absolute class rocket on the wing. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. What are your thoughts, babe?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. The business that we've managed to do, again, has been mostly down to you guys as well. With every single transfer that takes place at this club, you have a massive say in whether or not that's scouting the player, showing the abilities, getting him in for a start, and who he makes way for. Because at the moment, we're at a point where we can't just buy players and stock them all up. We haven't got the money to be able to do that. So it's usually 1 in, 1 out as it currently stands. So again, you play a massive part in that, guys. The Discord is there for you as well. So if you do see anyone that in your own Master League that you think actually he's a bit of a baller, you think he can fit into our team, feel free to go into the Discord, drop the player in. If likewise there could be players in there that people have suggested that you haven't included in your own Master League. At the end of the day, we are a fan-run club, and that's exactly what we're bringing you guys in for.
I've just started a poll. It says transfer window thoughts. One option is bargains everywhere, and the other option is bargains galore, because it was absolute bargainage. Thank you for all the recommendations. Big stream. We are going to wrap things up though now, and we will be back with more Masters of the League on Wednesday, as said. Feel free to jump into the Discord, drop all of your thoughts in there if you've got anything you want to add. You want us to look at any more players, although that will probably be more in line for the winter transfer window, because at this point in time, we don't necessarily have too much to play with, and we've already been kind of raiding the hell out of the bargain basements with some wonderful signings. But we might be able to see the new lineup get a run out in the next stream, Wednesday. So make sure you're here for that. But before we disappear, there's one thing that we need to say, Bib.
What's that, mate?
I don't know. I mean, what do you think we could be saying? I don't know.
Well, there's two things. First of all, please stay in this stream. We're going to go and raid Arms of Atlas. Feel free to go over there, spam him with all the emotes that you've got from being in our chat. Wish him a lovely day. And the second thing, and most importantly, is stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Stay frosty.